Hi, I'm Jeff Crady, an actor in New York City. I've been really fortunate over the past few years to have a chance to work with the students of West Pines Middle School, and I'm thrilled to have the opportunity again with their upcoming production of Godspell.
So at first it was, let's just put it aside for this year. And Mr. Wright would send me some ideas and we talk and kind of know. And then he called me one day and said, how can we not? He said, I've got some kids. They need this.
The West Pine Theater program is such a vital program for our students at West Pine. One, to allow them to have that creative environment that they can produce, but it also then feeds Pinehurst High School's program so very, very well.
There's a certain segment of the population in general, but especially children, who are really suffering with COVID because they're extroverts. They need to be out there. They need to be expressive.
Middle school is tough for kids. That's when everybody's trying to figure out who they are. That's when everyone is trying to figure out where they fit.
I met all my closest friends through the production, and if I hadn't had that, I don't know what I'd be doing now or where I'd be.
I feel like this is a moment of hope. I felt like when they said the play was going to go on, it was like, life's going to go on.
This year we also have a dear colleague of mine, Matt Francis, who's going to be the cinematographer. Matt and I worked together at Pinehurst High School many years ago. He was the drama director, I was the choral director, and so he now runs his own TV acting studio in Charlotte, and he'll be our cinematographer.
The magic of this production is going to come from a totally different aspect, and that is from cinematography.
So I think it's important that there's a production, this year, because it's part of, I think, the whole type of learning. I think arts go just as important as math and science and reading.
I think this is a new normal. When you deal with a new normal, is you try to figure out how to handle the situation, but more importantly, you can't lose sight of what makes things great.
Because of the West Pine Middle School program, I can honestly say that my son grew not only in music, but as a person.
And COVID has caused a great deal of fear in America, and it's made people, we've had to face a lot of different things. I absolutely cried like a baby that when I saw Alexander for the first time on the first night. And I was thinking, man, that's my son, and he just got out there.
He's never done anything like that.
Way out in front of his skis. But we have to know that this is going to go forward in life, and we can't stop doing the things we love. And there's nothing more special than watching 8th, 7th, and 6th grade kids just put it on the line and go do it. It was such a cool moment for us.
I have had the chance to get to know and work with Susan Herrick and Tori Wright, the very gifted educators that are in charge down there. And I have to tell you that they are world class.
You got a director, you have a music director, you have a professional actor, you have a professional film crew, so what the heck? They get to star in a real movie.
I think that one of the greatest blessings of the overall outcome of our production of Godspell will be the cinematography, to relate it to the world that the students know so much through the connectivity that they have with their social media.
You've already been supporting your students with your time, with your encouragement, but it also takes money.
You can take, you can give.
Drama kids and theater kids are not going to be able to go do this if we don't have the funds to be able to make this happen.
What if this doesn't happen? And that was last year. And then this year I thought, what if that doesn't happen this year? I mean, it was the most important part of her middle school years. I thought, what if all these middle schoolers who just started 6th grade can't do this?
It's the good of the deal. This is good. And it's always important to finance things that are really good. And this is about giving someone confidence that they may parlay 10 years down the road for someone else.
If you are able, consider making a donation to this most wonderful cause, this experience that will last a lifetime with your kids.
Breathe.